I gave an AI agent every single building permit application filled in Seattle within the last 30 days. That's 478 projects, over $204 million in stated construction costs, all sitting in one free public table that almost nobody even reads. Then I asked it to find the projects that one local signage company could actually win over. And guess what? It only kept 6 of them. It threw out the other 472, including Chipotle, and the biggest project in the entire table. Now you must understand, that rejection is exactly why this works so well. See, watch this. I'll show you the table. The 6 that survived, and the very trap that makes most permit lists unironically worthless. Now this is the city of Seattle's official permit dataset. Every single building permit application in the city lands in this table. As it is public, it is free, and it literally updates itself every single day. So I asked it one very important question. How many applications came over in the last 30 days? Exactly what are they worth? It showed 478 applications, and it showed that it was worth $204 million. Now let me be precise about exactly what that number is, because the precision is what matters most in this situation. That is an applicant stated estimate project cost. It's not the available contracts that exist there, and it's not the money that's waiting for anybody that's reading the list. It is merely the size of the construction activity that went on public record within the last 30 days. And the reason it matters so much is because every one of these projects is going to need these things: signage, cleaning, security, landscaping. The only question is who exactly sees them first. Now, before the agent actually ranks anything, you need to first understand what a public application actually proves, because this is the exact place where every single permit-led list that you buy can go wrong. Out of the 478 records, guess how many name a single contractor? Only 3. 475 of these records have a blank contractor in the name field. And here's the trap. A blank field doesn't necessarily mean that there's no contractor. Watch what happens once I actually open the city records behind one of these rows. The data set says nothing, right? The official record names a contractor. So when somebody sells you a list of 475 projects with no contractor, they didn't actually read the records behind it. They just read a blank field and just called it a fact. Therefore, a permit is not a lead whatsoever. The permit is simply a signal that a project now exists and the clock has now started. The reading is exactly what turns it into something. So now the agent then goes to work, and I want you to watch this agent think. I picked one business for this to run, a commercial signing company, because every single new storefront, every single clinic, every single restaurant fit out into that table is going to need signs. And the window to be considered is before the fit out finishes. Now watch, the agent reads 478 records. See, they get the type, they get the cost, the status, and the full description. And it then makes a call on every single one of them with the reason attached: a $515,000 dental clinic fill out. It then investigates it. It then sees a full signing package, very likely. It sees a $1.5 million boutique hotel build out. It then investigates it, and the hospitality essentially means the exterior signage and wayfinding. A brand new restaurant then establishes the use inside of it, right? It investigates it, and what does it see? The signing is guaranteed. Now here's the part that matters much more than the picks: what it rejects. Watch exactly what it rejects. Now Chipotle is in this table. Bank of America is also in this table. You see real fit outs, you see real money, you see the perfect timing, and yet the agent still downgrades them both. And you might ask why. National chains use national signing vendors. Therefore, you get the real project, but the wrong buyer. A dumb list is gonna put Chipotle at the top of the list, and it makes you waste a week on it. Now watch this one. The record says $223,558. Now that might sound like a project, right? You must read the description. Establish a standard plan. It says no construction. It says $250,000 on paper, right? Yet it's zero buildable work for you. And the biggest record in the entire table, a $25 million renovation. And that one is going to be rejected also. Now you might ask, why is it rejected? It's an institutional housing project. Therefore, it's not going to be a prospect for you. The agent is even going to catch the double count. The 9-unit townhouse shows up as separate records on the exact same site. Now, if you sum this table up natively, your $204 million is then going to be inflated. Therefore, the value is for sure not this list whatsoever. The value is the reading of such a list. Every yes with a major reason, every no with a major reason. So out of 478 applications, the agent only handed back 6 projects that are actually worth investigating. 3 chains flagged as the wrong buyer, and 469 records filtered by this agent with the exact reason attached to every single one of them. And it comes out as a simple short queue that a human being can literally verify within an afternoon alone. And every single row links to the official city record so that you can verify it. And here's the part that should get your attention. This is not some Seattle thing. Your city also publishes this exact data. Almost every single major city in America runs the exact same system, and it's going to be free to see, and it's going to be updated daily. Yet almost nobody in your market is actively reading it. Now here's the real point. The permits are simply a demonstration. Your business, whatever it is, already publishes a public trail. Exactly like this. It publishes the calls, the reviews, the invoices, the proposals, the follow-ups, yet it's simply sitting there exactly the same way that this table was. Be the one in your market who reads what nobody else does, or install something that does it for you. And that is exactly what this agent is for. It reads your market the exact way that I read the table, and it hands you back a blueprint for your own own benefit, and you can use it every single day. Whether it's your own market, whether it's your competitors, whether it's your offer, whether it's your own data. That's exactly what step 1 is of the engine that I will install for you. Now comment workbench below, and I will map the first unread workflow inside of your business.